Two socio-political groups, the Akwa Ibom Consolidated Alliance, ACA, and the Transformation Ambassadors of Nigeria, TAN, have pledged to continue to work together for the emergence of Dr. Goodluck Jonathan as President and Mr. Udom Emmanuel as Governor of Akwa Ibom State. The two groups stated this in a news briefing to debunk allegations alleged infighting between the two groups as published in a local tabloid, The Ink newspaper, of Thursday, February 5, 2015. The story is here presented.
The coordinators of ACA, Andrew Wanta, and that of TAN, Mr. Ford Ebong, described the publication by The Ink newspaper as baseless. Their relationship is even waxing stronger, and that there is no misunderstanding between them as individuals or their groups. The coordinator of TAN in the state, Mr. Ford Ebong, explained that Pastor Wanta is his political father and that he is his deputy in another socio-political group, the Goodluck Support Group, GSG, which ACA and TAN are affiliates.
This man has been working day and night. I'd like to make sure that dream, the Akwa Ibom dream, is very nice. And then they are now talking about me going to fight a political politics. The GSG is the Goodluck Support Group, where all other groups are under. And he is the man coordinating for the entire state. And so, when the president was coming, TAN being a subset of that thing, also, hand in hand with him. For the president, make sure that and TAN give the president a warm welcome. TAN was not out to rival who? Rival who? What is the rival?
On his part, the international coordinator of ACA, Andrew Wanta, said they will continue to work in the machinations of some disgruntled individuals. As members of the they must ensure that the succeed in this month's polls. While condemning the population in its totality, Pastor Wanta warned that no group should distract them, especially now that they are worth selling their products. Goodluck Jonathan, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, and all grand electorates.
The local tabloids should be very careful and do their practice to the ethics of the profession. I am trying to tell the entire Akwa Ibomites and the River that there had never been any problem between me and my grandson Thoredon seated here. And in Udom's camp, there is no absolutely working in consultation to make sure this project came to a reality.
Daughters of Charity of St. Vincent de Paul, operators of St. Joseph's Rehabilitation Center, Ukaniba, the Senudum local government area, is organizing a health program, corrective orthopedic surgeries for interested members of the public. A statement endorsed by the administrator of the center, Sister Roslyn Ibok, indicates that the exercise will hold at the center, Ukaniba, Senudum local government area, between the 19th and 20th February 2015. Interested members of the public are advised to visit the center on Tuesday, February 10th, 2015 for consultation. According to the statement, there are opportunities for skill acquisition for persons with disabilities who have completed their primary education. Training will also be offered for secondary school leavers in computer and secretarial studies, shoe and bag making, as well as welding and carpentry. You're still watching AKBC 45 News at dawn. If you're just joining us, we told you earlier that Itu local government area yesterday played host to the PDP governorship candidate in the state, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, as he visited the area. We also told you that two socio-political groups in the area, in the state, ACA and TAN, have debunked the allegations that there is an infighting between the two groups. They say they're not fighting, but they're working together to ensure the emergence of Dr. Goodluck Jonathan as president and Mr. Udom Emmanuel as governor of the state. When we after the break, we have a report that female students in tertiary institutions in Akwa Ibom embark on a sensitization of collection of permanent voters' cards. Do stand with us.
about the campaign. The generally when I get it down Miago. I do it for I said I'm messing with. I do it you don't mess with.
So we don't get the demand at the time and it's only the man. Therefore, it's a man military. When finally His Excellency Ayopo Minister they can be not a trial of what Moses when Moses. When you look at what you are getting, I get a way on Joseph at the Panda. I'm not going for service. At the amount of one room. Sitting on board of the road, so the amount of one there. When they make a full of it, all of us at the full of the somebody in a man. You know, it's like that.
Udom is right and fair. For Udom is the best. For Kwaibom said, Udom is right and fair. Behold our next governor.
Thank you for your time this morning. To the start of the 2015 general elections, female students from across tertiary institutions in the state, under the auspices of Akwa Ibom Female Student Association worldwide, have embarked on sensitization of students on the need to get their permanent voters' cards in order to vote in credible candidates in political offices. The students took the campaign to the School of Health Technology Tina and Akwa Ibom State College of Education of Ansat and the Morid Institute of Management and Technology Biaso, Nsiribum local government area, where they advised their colleagues to collect their permanent voters' cards. The team was led by the President, Akwa Ibom Female Student Association Worldwide, Comrade Idong Micah, who was received by President of Student in each of the institutions.
I cannot just vote with that particular card unless it is the permanent voters card. And these permanent voters cards are now ready. And there is a need for all of us as students. There is a need for all Nigerians, most especially the entire Nigerian students. If you did it at home, you're going to vote at home. If you didn't go to local government, you're going to vote at local government.
The visit also afforded the students an opportunity to be clarified on issues relating to the collection of permanent voters' cards. Some lecturers and students commended steps taken by the association to sensitize them on the need to exercise their civic responsibility by collecting their permanent voters' cards.
Sensitize our students about the election process. I want to say that we are very, very happy to have them here. They've told our students that every student that is the age of 18 and above must have the permanent voters card. And wherever you registered, you have to go there with your temporary voters card and then go and get the permanent one.
Have their permanent voters card. Of course, most of them are matured. They are up to the age of voting.
It's been very successful. We've been to 3 schools and all of them have showed massive support.
A transnational group of companies dealing on healthcare products, the Green World International, has rounded off its first regional enlightenment seminar for this year. The one-day seminar was aimed at enlightening people on products and services of Green World, as well as alert them on activities of fraudsters whom the company said are out to dupe unsuspected members of the public. Patience John completes the story.
Investors and users of Green World supplements seated at the conference hall of Samlo Hotel Uyo were taken through the advantages of Green World supplements as well as the benefits of investing in its network marketing program. The seminar also afforded participants the opportunity to keep abreast of the operations of Greenworld International, which has its manufacturing facilities in South Carolina and China, debunking rumors that the company is not paying its bonuses when due. The first global chairman of Greenworld, Engineer Jukes Ezeifeka, dismissed it as untrue and called on distributors, marketers, and other investors in Greenworld to be wary of fraudsters who parade themselves as Greenworld representatives, but are out to dupe members of the public.
So many of us have invested money, they don't even know the magnitude of the offense. When you get this money, you pay this money to me, and I did not know what it is Greenworld.
Speaking on core values of responsibility, commitment, professionalism, and respect, the Managing Director of the Regional Office of the Greenworld in the state, Mr. Anyefio Akpaneyin, said Greenworld, apart from being involved in healthcare services, gives out incentives to customers as reward, including cash bonuses, car awards, house funds, traveling incentives, among others. Mr. Akpaneyin explained that Greenworld is a transnational group of companies with headquarters in Michigan, United States of America.
Yes, we have about 5 groups of products. We have detoxifiers, we have bodybuilders, we have immune boosters, we have sanitizers, and we have cosmetics.
Some distributors, including Mrs. Esther Iborite, called on the people to invest in Greenworld business, as its drugs are safe and bonuses paid to customers as a way of appreciation.
You must be focused, you must be diligent, you must discipline yourself to do this business. You must take the responsibility. There's not your credit.
Presentation of Greenworld healthcare products by Blessing Uzoma formed part of the program. They invite the public to the monthly seminar on the products and services of Greenworld every first Saturday of the month at the regional office, number 89, Udomana Street, Uyo. Patience John reporting.
Universal Energy Resource Limited, UERL, operator of the Stop Creek Marginal Field, in a joint venture with CPEC, in line with its Memorandum of Understanding MOU, signed in 2012 with its host community, has inaugurated some projects in Unyanga in Mbo, Ntanyang in Esreket, and Ikoribu Ikono in Uyo local government area. Inaugurating the projects, the project manager of UERL, CPEC JV, engineer Steve Okoko, said the company is committed to investing the projects that have direct impact on the lives of the people. He stressed that the projects were testimonies to the company's tradition of caring for communities around its areas of operation and the value of it places on human capital and community development. Accompanied by the Deputy Project Manager, Mr. Richard Zhu, Engineer Koko urged the benefiting communities to put the facilities to good use and maintain them for the benefits of the people. The choice of location of the projects, he noted, were absolutely that of the benefiting communities. Engineer Koko thanked members of the host community, especially youths, women, traditional and community leaders for their support, which he said facilitated the successful completion of the project. He, however, called on the communities to uphold their own part of the MOU by creating a noble environment for smooth operations.
This project is part of the corporate social responsibility to the community because of our understanding that these responsibilities have moved away from the usual give them something to corporate investment. Hence our commitment towards investing on projects that have direct impact on the lives of our people.
Those who spoke on behalf of the benefiting communities lauded UERL SIPEC joint venture for funding the projects for the development of their communities, describing the projects as edifices that would stand the test of time.
The school is going. Nothing is. There is no problem now. Thank you so much.
I myself am also happy because it is on my routine that build that school.
Projects inaugurated included a 6-classroom block at Tunyenge Community Comprehensive Secondary School, Mbu, 50 chairs and 50 tables for teachers of Eket Modern High School, Ekmenobu, 10 tables for Community Secondary School at Bauton. Government Technical College Ikpa had 5 chairs and tables, while an ultra-modern center was inaugurated in Tanyang, Esreket, among others. A mini water scheme was also provided for the people of Ikoribu Ikono in Uyo local government area. The state is insisting that the February elections must proceed as scheduled, while on the foreign scene, European leaders are holding talks in Moscow in an attempt to end violence in Ukraine. These and more on our national foreign news segment with Mercy Kere.
The National Council of State meeting in Abuja on Thursday is insisting that the February elections must proceed as scheduled. The Independent National Electoral Commission has also given assurance that the February elections will hold. Nigeria's security chiefs, who were also present at the meeting, have given the council some confidence that the elections can hold without interruptions. The International Criminal Court, ICC, is in Nigeria ahead of the 2015 general elections to further engage the authorities and prevent crimes. In a statement, the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Fatou Bensouda, has urged Nigerian politicians to live up to their commitment to refrain from violence before and after the elections. The ICC has jurisdiction over crimes committed in Nigeria under the Rome Statute. The leaders of France and Germany are holding talks in Moscow in an attempt to secure President Vladimir Putin's support for a plan to surging separatist violence in Ukraine. Moscow stands accused of arming the rebels, a claim it has denied severally. The fighting between Russian rebels and Ukrainian forces in East Ukraine has killed over 5,400 people and displaced more than 1.2 million Ukrainians. Ukraine has renewed its appeal to the West.
You can also watch AKBC News Online by logging onto akbconline.org or follow us on Twitter at AKBC45 or on Facebook at AKBC Channel 45. And that's a package. Before we go, the recap. Itu local government area yesterday played host to the Udom Emmanuel Moses Ekpo campaign rally. We also told you that the National Council of States has insisted that the scheduled elections for this month should go on. Let's 12 for the news at noon. Until then, have a blessed day.